Good day. It's Tuesday morning. This is ice on the outside of our windows at the top of the house. Rather magical. Look at that. Look at that bit going off to the right there. Yeah, but quite quite chilly. That's our flat roof. The hazel is in full bloom. All of those catkins are absolutely splendid. I think that's the best display we've had. The palm trees are frosted. The pear tree and the ivy on the pear tree is frosted. And the sun is coming up, which if I do that, you can't really see. But yeah, I will be getting to the plot at some point today, but it's going to be a morning at my desk doing some writing. So that's what I'm going to get on and do now. It'll be interesting to see how long this ice stays on the outside of our window. Gosh, look at those. Can you see those shards going up horizontally? Gosh, ice is amazing. It's treacherous as well in the wrong places, but it is amazing. Right, I hope to see you later. I'm on my walk, but I need to get back to my desk. I'm not sure I'll get down to the plot today, though I'm at Bunny Park, and this is the maze at Bunny Park, and as you can see, it's rather frosted. In fact, as I'm talking, my breath is freezing on the air. It is cold, but it is rather lovely. You can see the meadow area beyond as well, which is frosted. So yeah, the sun's going down over there. Our allotments are most probably that way, maybe a bit more, maybe that way, maybe a mile or so away. But I thought I'd come to this lookout post because it is a lookout post. I'm above ground. I think those of you who follow us will have seen this before, but you won't have seen it frosted like this. So yeah, it's a good place to stand and guide people to the centre and guide them back as well. Nobody in there today though. Well, nobody that we can see anyway. Right, I will leave it there. See you again at the plot very soon. Bye. Good day. Well, it's fair to say that it's a rather frosty day today. I don't think you can see here though, the skies are pretty blue with lots of thin white cloud. But yeah, everything is frosted and frozen. Let's take a closer look. I haven't cut back this lavender yet, look, from the flower stems from last year, but it's looking rather lovely. But look, yeah, everything is frosted, even the ground cover. But we've got little bits of life, some new leaves coming. Oh, that's know what that is, that's a cinquefoil in there. But yeah, look, new growth on the rhubarb. Wow, it's really crispy underfoot. Pond is frozen over. Looks as though that's a couple of centimetres thick, so I can see some air bubbles a couple of centimetres below. Turnips. Yeah, you wouldn't know they were turnips. Look at this. Let's try and get this before the sun catches it. Look at that. That's our Cavallo Nero crossed with a Portuguese cabbage. Quite magnificent crystals on that. Yeah. And it sort of tucks its leaves. You can see how the leaves tuck in to try and protect itself. And not sure if you can see in here, but this one's done exactly the same. I wonder how these stems will do this time. That's Portuguese cabbage. If you remember, some of the Portuguese cabbage froze through at the stem last time and went mushy. But look how the netting is even frosted right over. I guess that's to be expected though. Garlic, that's mainly about 5 to 6, 7 inches now. The broad beans, there's a row of broad beans there, and then there's 2 inside. Can I, oh yeah, the ground is solid, as virtually is that cover. Oh. It's all rather lovely though, isn't it? Really is. There's Portuguese cabbage under here. They were sort of seedlings that went in, plantlets that went in. Oh, look at the blueberries, all frosted. Oh gosh, yes. Oh, and I also noticed the table was looking rather fabulous, and the chair. Look at that. But the table, can you see the structures in that? Magnificent. I don't think I'll be doing any work today. I'm not even sure I'll be doing any harvesting of brassica leaves today. Lot of tidying away of weeds to do. That's what I was hoping to get down and do, because really I need to empty our perennial weed compost bins. Oh. Now that I reckon that's 2 inches thick, that ice. Not there, but here you can see the green on top, and then you can see the leaves. I'm not sure if you can, but I can. The leaves underneath. Yeah. Soft fruit bed I sorted last week. Our cuttings bench, they'll all be fine. Oh look, I can't even get that out. Can I move it? No, look how it shrunk away from the edge. Now ice is supposed to expand, isn't it? Not contract. That's interesting. Maybe it wasn't full. Oh, I think there's been a bit of fox play over here. I put things back the other day, but yeah, I think there's been a bit of fox play. Oh, falling over. Gosh, even the green of this is frosted. Oh, I can't open it. I can't open the door. I think that's down to it being so frozen there. Well, I was going to show you in there. I mean, it looks as though that rocket, I'm not sure if you can see, looks as though that's succumbed. But I can't open the door, so I'm not going to show you in there. But look at that. It is rather magnificent. I could tidy inside the shed, but actually what I'm going to do is go for a walk up the canal. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I will leave it here, and I will see you again another day. Oh, there's a magpie flying over. Can you see that magpie? Maybe not, it's in the tree line. Or I might just stand here and look at things for a minute or two. I did see some more. I did see 2 swans flying over the other day doing their sort of morning routine, and then I saw them doing their afternoon routine. So yeah, they're amazing. That sound of the beat of their wings, you always hear that before you actually see them, and then that beat of that wings, the sound of it makes you look up and see the wonder of swans flying in the air. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave it here and I'll see you again very soon. Bye. Good day on what is a rather foggy morning at the plot. They did say that we'd have freezing fog from about 2 o'clock this morning till about 11 a.m. It's now about 11:45, quarter to midday. And actually, when we got up this morning, it was relatively free of fog. In fact, it virtually was free of fog. And then about 10 o'clock, it just settled in. The sun keeps on trying to break through, and then the fog sort of gets denser, and then the sun tries to break through again. And in a way, I hope the sun does break through a bit later, because we've got our Wassailing today, which is going to be going on in the cider orchard that we have on site here. Yeah, that's I'm looking forward to that. I always have a bit of trepidation before events, because I want everything to go well and for people to enjoy them. So there's always that bit of trepidation. As you can hear, there's a plane from Heathrow going above. That and the bird chatter is really the only thing breaking the quiet, and me nattering on, of course. I'm looking forward to the Wassailing. It's always a bit of work, because there's mulled cider to do. There's also sort of cold cider to make sure you've got. So I've got cider mulling on the stove at home. Richard's there, so he's overseeing it. It's on a low flame, so it'll be okay. And I will be putting that into 2 hot flasks, big flasks that we've got, pump flasks, and that will be coming down, and then people will be able to have a cup of that, and we'll walk over to the cider orchard, have a little chant stroke sing song with apple wassailing rhymes, and which I've got here. So I printed out, I've got my apple wassailing rhymes all here. And yeah, I hope the event goes well. And we're joined by Jerry Edwards, the fabulous Jerry Edwards, an RHS fruit specialist. I think he's head of the RHS fruit group and various other groups and orchard groups. Just a great friend of the allotment, and a lovely guy. He also came back when he was here in July, when we had the RHS visit with several of their specialists. I think about 5 or 6 of their specialists, and also a plant heritage specialist as well. That was a great day, and I'm hoping the turnout today will be good. I printed out 15 song sheets. I know that about 8-10 people are definitely coming, so we'll see how it does. But we're also competing with the sort of local football team, Brentford, that's playing today. So some of our plot holders who would come are off to that. Why they go to football instead of a wassailing, I don't know. But yeah, there we are. And you know what, this week on the plot has been just a matter of visiting, putting compost and thinking. You know, I'm glad I got the fruit beds, the soft fruit beds sorted last week and the week before, because the ground has been so hard and remains so hard. I would be doing nothing this week, and have done nothing this week. Collected quite a bit of cardboard, so that's in the shed ready to go down. I might do that later this afternoon, or maybe tomorrow. It's been a busy morning so far, and yeah, we've got the Wassailing 1 till 3. So we've got the Wassailing first, and then there'll be a social after that, and people will be able to ask Jerry questions and advice about their fruit trees. So yeah, it's been a quiet week on the plot with thinking and compost and cardboard coming down, but no great work. And you know, that happens sometimes. It just does happen sometimes. It's you have quiet weeks. I mean, I know some people consider very much that they sort of arrive at Easter and leave at the end of October once they've done their sort of pumpkin harvest. But as you know, I'm a 52 week a year gardener and grower, particularly if we've got the space like we have here. So even if it is just a matter of bringing cardboard down, I want to make sure that I do some things each week, hopefully a bit more than just bringing cardboard down. The sun is trying to break through again. There's a glorious view that way, actually, in the frost. You know what? I need to prepare a bit more for the wassailing. So I don't think I'll bring the camera along for the wassailing to share here, because we've got quite a few kids coming along as well. So we've got about 8 adults, 10 adults plus kids. So I don't, you know, I want to be sort of, you know, wary of that. You know, you need to be wary of people's privacy and get them to sign up their approval and that type of thing, you know. And yeah, that just feels a bit too much for a stretch today, and I should have announced it before if I was going to do that. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here today, and I'm going to leave you with the view across to the Fox. And whatever you do this coming week, please do enjoy it. If you've had your own wassailing ceremonies already, please do let me know. Ours is a bit later than normal. It would be last week, but we had to shift it by a week. But yeah, whatever you're doing, I hope you're enjoying your thinking about your garden and your allotment, even if you're not getting out in your garden and your allotment. Of course, please feel free to join us on Planet Vegetaria. Also, if you haven't signed up yet, please do sign up to the articles and pieces that I'm going to be putting on Medium. That would be absolutely great. That's medium.com/@Paul And if you've got any questions or comments, please do leave them below. And I will leave it here now and see you again for further segments on Planet Vegetarian next week, and for a further upload of A Week at the Plot on YouTube in a week's time. See you soon. Bye.